What up, world? You now tuned in to the live line. It's real talk about real rap. I'm your host, Ill Pen. Something that they'll definitely never get over, and something that New Orleans will never get over, man. Long live Bonose TV, man. So tonight, that's really what we're gonna focus on, man. We're gonna focus on the homie career. We're gonna focus on his legacy. And we're gonna focus on all that hard work he did, man. Cause that's what homie did. Homie worked. You know, some people talk about it. Some people they don't say much because they busy doing it. And the homie was definitely one of those that was busy doing it. So homie would never brag on himself, but tonight we gonna brag on homie, man. Homie did so much, and it's a shame that we didn't get to honor him while he was living, man. It's a shame that he's not here to witness, the love and the adoration that we have for him over here at New Orleans Talk Network, man. On the live line, it's real talk about real rap, man. And in New Orleans, you can't talk about rap without talking about the homie Bonose. I don't care what side of the river you live on. You know the homie, man. Long live Bonose TV, man. For anybody out there, if you were familiar with the man or if you were familiar with the movement, once you get on New Orleans Talk Network Facebook page, drop us a comment. Or you can call in at 504-341-8255. And just speak to the just speak to the life of the homie, speak to the work ethic of the homie, and speak to the body of work that the homie created before he left, man. Oh, how you living? Who I'm talking to, man?
Man, it's Bank Boy Sight, you heard me.
What's going on, Sider?
This show we was talking about and putting it together, we knew we was on to something, and we was excited about doing it. We was excited about bringing Bonose in here, let him see what we was doing, to pay homage to him, give him first dibs on what we was doing in the city. I mean, his name came up, the very first name as a celebrity guest, man. We wanted to get him in the building. We was reaching out to him, couldn't really get in touch with him, but I knew we was going to be able to get in touch with both dogs. I didn't know that, this was going to hit us like this, you feel me? And, man, it's sad because he's a good brother, full of love, full of helping people out with this music, man. It's so hard to do music in New Orleans, bruh. And Bonose was here for everybody, man, you know what I'm saying? So, long live Bonose. We're going to continue to represent Bonose on this show. Anybody want to talk about Bonose, our line is always open to him. You feel me?
Always, man. I remember one night you and I was across the river for a Baby Boy record release party. We ran into Bonose in the parking lot right there off of the Decatur. You remember that?
Yeah, man, right there. Yeah, about Club 300. It was down from Club 3000 or something.
Yeah, Club 300. We in the parking lot. We just chilling. We getting ready to leave. The homie Bonose was always on his job, man. So they had a white cat out there, man. Homie was drunk. Homie was out his top. So they had some other cats out there. They were trying to take advantage of homie while he was drunk and walking. He was walking and talking some stuff he shouldn't have been talking to, some people he shouldn't have been talking to. And when that situation popped off, we were standing there joking and laughing with Bonose. Homie always on his job. Yeah. Homie pull out the camera while we talking and he recording like, man, stuff like this is priceless. You only get this in New Orleans. And at the time, it was funny,
so I was so lit that night. I was so drunk that night. But when you said he did get the fight on footage, it was a 30-second fight. It was vicious, man. Dude got
yeah, it's a quick one, man. Quick. You blink, you miss it. But homie caught it. Homie got that.
Bonose caught it. It was on camera. Oh Lord have mercy, I forgot all about that. Man, one of my stories with Bonose, man. I remember I was traveling with Baby Boy. We was home at Tulane. They had a graduation party or something like that. So we was at Tulane at the auditorium. And I'm like, man, look, man, Chris Paul in another room. It was Chris Paul and Gennaro Pargo. And yeah, Chris Paul in another room, bro. So we go in the other room. And I'm like, say, Chris, man, won't you, do a quick interview with me, man? I turned and looked at Bonose. He nodded his head like, yeah, man, get that, you heard me? So boom, Chris was cool, man. Chris was like, man, look, man, it's whatever, man. Whatever y'all want to do. So, man, Bonose flipped that camera on his shoulder right quick, whop, hit that light, think. We was rolling. It was lights, camera, action. That was the most nervous moment of my life. I was standing next to the Rookie of the Year, and Bonose got his camera on us. And I was so nervous, bro. I was stuttering and everything. You know what I'm saying? Bonose posted that interview, man. I called Bonose. I said, man, I looked so up on that video. He was like, yeah, but it was a good interview, though. You heard me?
Yeah,
the first time I met Bonose, bro, it was right after Katrina. The only club popping in the city was Key West. Everybody was flocking to Key West. Man, Bonose came out there with the camera. Man, he got the whole line wrapped around the building. I was like, man, who this cat is, man? I'm like, baby boy, like, man, that's Bonose, you heard me? So I go walk up to him. I'm like, man, you got the camera and everything, man. Come follow us in the club, you heard me? Come put the light on, baby boy. Man, he was ASAP, you heard me, man? Where he at? That's my people, where he at? Boom. I linked him. We went in the club, you heard me? He followed baby boy the whole entire night, filming, bro. That was my first time meeting Bonose. And he was official from day one, bruh. We lost a good one, and I wish we had 1,000 more like him, bruh.
What it do? Who I'm talking to?
Man, what's up? This Young Sarge, you heard me, the cat. You know what I'm saying? West Bank representative.
All day.
I mean,
that's real.
I can basically say a lot, but, you know, I know we stress the time, but, hey, he embodied the hustle, you heard me? Like the grind, legal grind, bruh. If y'all don't know Bonose, bruh, and especially if you stand on the West Bank, you don't know him, bro. Man, look, we lost a good dude, bro. He put a lot of people in position, Dad.
Definitely. So why don't you do me a favor and let these people know, you know, how far you and the homie go back, man. The movement, the legend. Like, when did y'all first meet? How did y'all first meet?
Oh, man. Hey, bro, I mean, I can say I first met Bonose way back in the early 90s or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I know we was in allergies, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, we sat down, we talked about, you know what I'm saying, where we would like to go, you know.
So, you know, when y'all first met, did the homie already begin his movement, or did y'all meet prior to the movement and you got to witness it yourself?
I was blessed to see him prior to the movement, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, bro, I was blessed to see, you know what I'm saying, and basically grow and manifest, bro. It was basically built off of love. Everything I can say about this dude, bro, pertains to love, bro. And that's a lot of things. That's one thing that we miss, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, anytime you talk about Bonose, bro, you got to talk about the love, bro, that he gave people, man. He was genuine. You know what I'm saying? That was a real dude, dog.
Yeah, man, homie did have a lot of love, and you know, that's something you got from the homie. Whether he went back with you for years or whether he just met you, man, he was just an all around good dude, man. Like, we really lost a good one. Real, that's real talk, man. Homie was a bona fide hustler. For y'all, for those of y'all out there who know you hustlers or you think you hustle, if you listen to some of the stories about this man, I hope you notice the trend throughout all these stories. The man was always ready to work, man. He was a camera. There's no such thing as I'm a cameraman, but I ain't got my camera. Homie always had the camera. Homie never said no to work. He never even hesitated. If it was something to be shot, homie shot it. And, you know, in those stories and in those moments, you know, we laugh about it. It's cool at the time. I didn't see it. But, you know, hindsight is 20/20. Looking back at it, if homie wouldn't have had that camera, homie didn't even need the camera. We was just standing there talking. The job was done. The party was over. But because homie was always prepared, man, he caught some stuff that would have never been caught on footage and immortalized in time if it wasn't for him and his work ethic, man. He was a bona fide hustler, man. Long live Bonose TV, man.